Ashley. And welcome in. Finally something good to have on in the background. What, are you suggesting that my stream is second screen content? Background content? Is that what you're suggesting right now? Are you saying that my stream is not your primary focus?
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhengfei.
I think I might be a little insulted. Alright. So that's a main battle there, and I'm pretty sure I lost that main battle last night, so we'll do a couple small skirmishes just to start with to limber up. Have a letter to read anyway, from Zenchi. Wanderer, I have a favour to ask you. I've heard that among your possessions there is a certain article of immense value. Would you mind letting me take a look at it? I'm very much looking forward to seeing such a treasure, and to meeting you, of course. I have fascination with items of beauty, but I also admit that you are just as intriguing to me. I am a pretty intriguing individual. The most intriguing.
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable.
Let's go shop and buy tactics, vitality, and handguns. Background content is a high quality product for me. If it's not good enough, it can't be on in the background. All of my background content is peak content.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby, working on it whenever he can.
Lord Eugene is way
I suppose I can accept
They
this.
say a bunch of his soldiers.
Thank you. It was an incredibly valuable experience to be able to see such a precious item.
What was
As it
the item?
happens, I was requested to provide something similar. Alas, no one makes them anymore. But now that I've had a chance to see it up close, I just might be able to recreate it. It should be quite a gratifying task. Many hold my artistic taste in high regard. If this goes well, I'm sure that many among the upper class will take note.
Turned off my background comfort video essay to chill here. I do like video essays as background comfort.
What compelled me to sneak out of my residence, and then the castle, was a desire to broaden my horizons. But now I'm thinking, why not flourish where I already am, and cause the world around me to expand instead? It's something I've considered deeply for some time. Do you think that's arrogant?
Not at all. It even has a not at all option.
Coming from you, those words wash away all my doubts. I wish I could lean on your shoulder and close my eyes. Could we go and have a look at the market? In secret, of course, so that we can see how the common folk behave naturally. In fact, I insist that we go. Oh, don't you know that the trends change suddenly? And so too does a woman's heart. Our companionship shall become an open secret.
They're very good for background H-Bomb guys. H-Bomb guy does some good ones.
Until now, we have merely been friends. Please, let us change that.
Lord Shunyo becomes.
But if we're going to do that, let's get some Arbor Green and Crimson Cress. So I can use them in the skirmishes as well for that extra XPs. spear for a bit just to get that to rank 8. And swap that out for the Amulet of Merit, and that out for the Amulet of Fortune, so we're making money and experience for days. Taking 3 times damage, but it'll be fine. I'm sure I'll still be able to manage. Philint, how's it going? Welcome back. Probably activate these, it's the whole reason I have them here. The spear feels so clunky after using wheels for so long. There's a bandit leader. Alright. And I'm about to go live and finish up this Dang Wu story. Nice, good luck. That 3 times damage is pretty brutal.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
But I feel that in order, my favorite weapons are wheel, sword, lance, put out, gauntlet, crescent blade. Wheels have definitely been my favorite so far, and I do like the sword as well. I think my next pick would be the twin pikes, because there is just something very satisfying about the charging around with them. But yeah, the spear just feels clunky.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as...
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts of appreciation.
Feel it does no damage. That too. $50, 200. Quite a few points needed for that. So anyway, take. I should be able to get all those pretty easy with the Arbor Green and stuff though, so that should be fine.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone!
You want a spear IRL? Get one.
Halt! We must assess the situation.
Pretty sure as far as weapons go, they're one of the cheaper ones to get made.
There we go.
officer has been defeated.
Alright, let's backtrack so we can join the actual charge. We may as well do the most damaging part of the run. The former bow staff trader having a blade on the end would be something else.
This is our chance. Break the enemy formation
Yeah, like-
with an ambush.
In theory, I feel like the spear should be one of the more useful weapons, but it's just... To be fair, it was early in the game. Like, early run I found the spear a bit more useful, but as it's gotten later, it's just... I don't know. Feels less and less satisfying.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There's also different kinds of spears. The ones this game's based off is better than like medieval spears, more flexible because they're often made from rubber or gum trees.
I'm gonna protect my
Like,
family.
yeah, I feel for the type of combat that's done in this game, that spear should be more... It should have a moveset similar to the staff, but with more stabbing attacks.
I do not care who rules this place.
Cao Cao and Lord Liu Bei.
Planning on it, well, it'd be more like a pike for the historical camp event my best friend does. I can carry historical accurate weapons in the camp. So I'll be getting a dagger, a pike, and a buckler for it eventually. Nice! Badass sure is such a miss for the later game. Trying to do battle art training with them is painful. Yeah, I have so many battle arts I need to max out still. Alright, let's just go deal with this sorcery shit, right?
Get ready. Take this.
Alright, but that's max level for my spear now, so I can swap that out for... What am I still leveling? Gauntlets, Padar, Staff, Twin Packs. Not a huge fan of gauntlets, but they are next on the list, so...
Someone is sowing chaos on the battlefield. I must stop them myself. Get ready to be brought down. Looking rough. Counting on it. See you. Gotta be quicker than that. Concentrate. It's not over yet. Going down.
Yeah, trying to use gauntlets while taking all that extra damage is probably not going to help me. Doing a completionist run on this stream, trying to 100% everything is going to be a long one. Yeah,
Sleeping
I
dragon
would like to do that,
fledgling
but
phoenix. such
You're right,
striking
that would be
names.
a very long...
To stay motivated as tired as we are.
It'd be a commitment.
I'm surprised to hear that
Definitely
the young
a
ones
commitment.
Don't know that Lord GSU.
So does that lose me the rank? It does lose me the rank. Alright. So we'll try and stick to one that has less elite enemies for when I'm training the gauntlets, because I am shit with them.
What a nuisance. I shall deal with it. Looking rough. Looking rough. Bear witness to my power. Whoa. Looking rough. Gotta be quicker than this. With all my might. Failure. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Looking rough. Take this. This territory is ours. Let's go.
What's that guy far away doing? He's not...
This appears to be a
Now he's calling for help. I was literally about to say he's not calling for help, so he should be fine for a little bit, but... Thoughtful Lullaby, hello. Oh, you were gone already. Alright. Well, welcome to the stream and see you later.
It is true. I reckon we are all in the dead now. What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
I'm at like 41%, 18 and 44. A long way to go then. And that was brutal. Kinda think I might just skip gauntlets, because just bad with them. Well, it doesn't help that I'm taking 3 times the damage because of these amulets. It's probably a bit overkill, to be honest. Let's just try skipping straight to the staff. Okay, this one doesn't have any leads. It's probably a better one to do the gauntlets on, but we're on the staff now. It's fine. Ah, there we go. There's the elite. I think I might deactivate the
Enemy officer
money amulet.
defeated.
Because I don't really need that much money. It was just for the sake of having money. Amulet Fortune. I'll swap it out with the Sash of Peerless Might. Why not?
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't
Lord
know that.
Shichu started a field nearby.
Actually, while I'm at it, I think I might swap to that for a bit, just because I feel like the extra range with the staff and the spear is more useful. How's this fight again? Oh, that's a tornado that I probably shouldn't run into. That would be pretty common sense to avoid the tornado, but there I am.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
Swing, 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 swing. No, guys can't do shit against me while I'm swinging like that. Tornadoes can though. Should definitely be a bit more careful with the tornadoes. Well, they don't seem to be doing any damage to me, so that's fine.
Take that. So chaos in the battlefield. I must stop
Oh, there's a
them
thief as well.
myself. Looking rough.
Get ready to be brought down.
Looking rough.
Has the thief disappeared? Did I let the thief get away? Nope, the thief is still there.
Take this. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
You lurking? Have a great stream. Enjoy your stream.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
No healing items on this one, so that's nah. I just need to stop being shit every time I start up a game.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
be the best solution for me, is to just stop being shit.
What a nuisance. I shall deal with it. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Because the other option I have is to start using parries instead of just dodges all the time.
Has been defeated. Now, this territory is ours. Looking rough. Let's go. Yeah. This'll do. This appears to be as far as we go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, gotta go rescue a guy.
Let us observe. We will take the enemy by surprise and break their ranks. Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all dead now. What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! The momentum is on our side. Now, excellent opportunity. The enemy officer has been defeated. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Sacred Bird protector. Time to end this.
There you go, it's a bit more
The enemy
effective.
officer has been defeated. All I want is to be able to live without worry.
It's a pretty big want, really, to live without any worries. Like, on the surface it sounds like a minor thing, but like, it's actually a pretty huge request. Eliminate Dong Zhuo's remaining forces. How does Dong Zhuo still have forces here? He has been gone for like ever.
Ready yourselves. Our efforts from here on out are absolutely essential.
Now, looking rough. Now, looking rough. Sacred Bird protection. The enemy officer has been
I forgot to do these things.
Resistance is futile. Now, looking rough.
I'm not so interested in you as I am in just massacring your people.
Now. Obliterate you.
You give me so many to kill.
Looking rough. See you. Let's get serious. Let's end this. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Whoa.
Alright, and that is the full skill tree. We are now officially
Put money on it. Who do you
skilled.
think will rule?
No one can take that away from us. Which means I no longer need to have that. So we'll re-equip that. And then we'll do the extends reduction of enemy morale by 100% upon achieving dramatic success. Means I need to use my tactics well, but it's vitality, bronze gong, treat us on tactics. While I'm at it, let's still have things to learn as well. Jeez. Go take charge as the other one.
They say some officers and members of the UN
Hard seeing Lord Shaho Dun with his
And let's go give this battle another try.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
So I'm using extends boost brave again, repel arrows. Boost normal attack strength by 8%, boost bravery gained by 8%, increases the amount of bravery gained when you successfully perform perfect evade, boost damage dealt by 10% but reduces it. Extends the input window for perfect evades. Considering I do a lot of evading and stuff, that's probably like the best combination of things I could get. swap that with the power shots. Suppose I can turn the Divine Eagle Dance off for now. Alright, let's try this again. 30th time's the charm, as they say. I'm gonna go alone, and that means Zhang Lao will be there to add some more oomph to the front line.
Go and get them. Once we take G, the supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people.
Oh, too soon.
We
Next
will
one.
stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together.
It is just as Lord Zhuge Liang said. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
We won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
There they are. Just like Lord Zhuge Liang told us.
I didn't mean to use that item.
We must have taken our offensive too far.
This won't be as easy as I'd hoped.
Starting to get fatigued.
Time is now.
At this rate.
Unprepared.
The enemy
I
officer.
know now how ill-prepared I
defeated.
was. I will retreat.
Right, Li Liang can't have already been defeated, right? He was only just getting tired.
Regret that I must implore you for aid like this.
Sorry, not Li Liang, Hu Jin. It's Hu Jin.
Sets my mind at ease. The enemy officer has been defeated. I won't forget this. The rain of arrows has stopped. We'll retreat for now and regroup.
And open his heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
This appears to be as far as we go.
I'm coming.
It's tough, no matter how you slice it.
Just hold out for a little bit longer.
I, Zhao Yun, shall put you to the test then.
You looking to have a bout with me, Zhou-Song?
Now who's acting tough with you? Give me a hand here. And open
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I crush this enemy officer beneath me!
Gotta be quicker. I see you. This may be too much for us to handle. Everyone! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Their ranks are coming apart at the center. Exploit the weakness with relentless force.
There's something off about how this is playing out. I'm usually right about this sort of thing.
An officer? You must be kidding!
The
arrived a bit earlier than I expected. That's not good.
Head out too. Got to do just as the tactician tells us. No matter how irritating it
The
is.
enemy officer has been defeated.
As long as we take out Liu Bei, the reinforcements will not matter. We'll punch through the center of their lines and settle this at last.
Whoa. I just felt a sense of foreboding. Lord Yujin, we should go fight off the reinforcements.
Let us be vigilant, as we do not have time to handle anything unexpected.
Begin the advance.
Hey, thanks for the help. But we took quite a beating. I think we'll pull back for now.
Loose. There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing you.
Gotta be quicker than this. Just gotta be quicker.
Feel my Looking rough.
Take this.
Looking rough.
Gotta be quicker than this.
Looking rough.
Alright.
Let's go.
These guys are gonna have to hold on their own for a minute while I go and slow down Guan Yu. I say slow down Guan Yu while I go and
Are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
basically stick my head in the door and heal them, and then get the fuck out of there again, because the other guy needs help now as well.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Some days, your gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
Our bond shall not be shaken by this battle. Let us clash blades without regret.
I've utterly failed. I must have lost my focus.
Alright, let's get this done quick. Come up with your fucking things and let me stag you, because I don't have time to fuck around.
Time to end this.
What is this?
The enemy officer.
Damn it, what
has
am
been
I
defeated.
doing? Now I'll look like a fool for arguing with that tactician. There we go. Whoa. Looking rough. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Pulling back for now. Was I destined to accomplish nothing?
Dude, I just need you to hold out for just a little bit longer. I am on my way.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Attack.
Alright, I think Li Dian got taken out, but
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, that's both of them beaten without them taking the basins. Lamb, hello! How's it going?
Has been defeated.
Managed to catch the stream? You certainly did. Welcome in.
Lord Chugu Liang, I have failed to bring your plan to fruition.
We cannot wait here doing nothing. Let us resume our advance. Advance now.
They might have taken too long in regrouping. We must go and assist our allies right away.
Alright, no morale hit this time.
Zhao Yun will halt your advance toward Lord Liu Bei.
Going good? I am also going good. Living the dream, as always.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Archers hit Zhao Yun.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oof. Oh. Lost that jewel pretty quick.
So, they managed to work out my plan. No matter. This fight is not yet over. Looking rough. The enemy officer, my heart has been defeated.
Broken. We shall meet again.
stood much chance of winning here. But it matters not. I will resist with every sliver of strength that remains in me.
Dramatic success is good. We like dramatic successes.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Felt in my incredible might. Take this.
Alright, it's another one down. Now just leave
Enemy
it.
officer
Will be
has
enough.
been defeated.
The advance of Cao Cao's forces will now slow.
Well, I'm pretty sure I counted all your bullshit.
I expected as much from you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, that one went well.
I only hope that we've bought enough time to defend Jing.
We've emerged victorious. That was too close. Looks like Liu Bei has gained a formidable asset.
What do you mean too close? I counted every one of his strategies before they happened. I was on the ball. Everything was under control. Grants a small chance of generating a whirlwind. Boost attack. Perform that might be a good sword to swap to. If it's just gonna make whirlwinds when I'm attacking normally, that sounds kind of useful actually. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously not enough to coin to that guy, kick him in the shins. I should kick him in the shins.
This is taking longer than it should. They've been flexible and adaptable, deploying their forces in ways that play to their strengths. I'm loath to admit it, but they're a formidable foe.
We knew they would be.
And it seems that with every fight, their individual forces appear to be growing stronger. Liu Bei's army is nothing like the stories we've heard. Can this military strategist of theirs, this Zhuge Liang, be making such a difference?
I think so. Cao Cao said that Liu Bei's greatest strength is his ability to sway people with emotion. Now that Zhuge Liang is working for them, something might have changed in Liu Bei's heart, and the hearts of those who follow him.
A warrior's fighting spirit and his heart are one and the same. A weapon wielded without passion is mere tempered iron. but a weapon guided by a fighting spirit is terrifying, even in the hands of a child.
If you say so. I prefer to leave such thoughts to the philosophers while men like us focus on action. So let's bring back a full report on the battle and let Cao Cao and his strategists muse over the explanations, eh?
Leave it to Cao Cao and the strategists. Because my plan is, I just run in there and kill people. And it seems to work most of the time. What was that mission defense in Sealy? Alright, that's probably going to be the last mission for the Sealy province as well, I think.
Okay, quiz time. So you're saying Cao Cao was... Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable.
Alright, where are we defending? This guy.
All I want is to be able to live without worry.
King threatening our territory. Defend the garrison, repel the invaders. Alright, I can do that. I can definitely do that. Alright, I want to swap swords as well to try the one that gives mini whirlwinds to see what that's like. It's big in number as well. What's the battlefield look like? Oh wow, so I'm actually defending a castle. Alright, either the south gate or the west gate is destroyed. Okay, this is like a proper battle. Jesus. Alright.
Can't get too far ahead. Stop here and see if things shake down. Take this. Gotta be quicker. Time to attack. We'll wipe out a lot of them.
That's one enemy that needs to be taught some manners. Please, allow me.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Hunter down. Gotta be quicker than that. Take this. Gotta be quicker.
Kind of a fan of this Shadow Clone Jutsu. Alright, someone's losing. It's that guy right there.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once! The enemy officer has been defeated. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone!
I was too busy paying attention to other shit and I missed what that said.
All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, I need to go.
One doesn't often see skills like
The enemy officer
I hope you
has been
intend to
defeated.
maintain this pace.
Let's take out these archers.
Strategist alive that can best be in battle. Here's the resistance is futile.
Attack. Facade this victory. officer has been
Take this
defeated.
ballista out.
Take this. Let's go.
Now we'll go save
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
some people.
Begin the advance. Onward, everyone, without delay. Begin advancing.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone. Start the advance.
Where's the other guy? Zhuling.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And push on forward.
Favorable start, to say the least. The enemy officer
Alright.
has been defeated.
He's safe. Now let's go deal with that catapult.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
Foresaw this victory before it even happened.
So if we take that out,
I hate to admit it, but we're in dire straits.
Bring them down. And open. The enemy officer has
alright,
been defeated.
catapult is dead. Guy I was just with is losing.
Let's go. I fight to bring glory to our forces. And open for Sonic victory before it even happened.
He didn't stand a chance. There was 3 of me right then.
The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might. And open. Looking rough. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance! Take that! And there! Stay close to me! Now! Looking rough. Begin advancing! Looking rough. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once! Looking rough.
I foresaw this victory before it even happened.
And open. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fall back. Such incredible skill. I cannot tear my eyes away from you.
Alright, just kill these guys with ladders quickly to just get rid of them. Pretty sure I can just win this now if I go take all them out.
One doesn't often see skills like yours. I hope you intend to maintain this pace.
This has been brutal.
I don't know how much more I can take.
The moment has come. Looking rough. Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! Now! I'm making my way up! Looking rough. All my might.
This appears to be as far as we come.
Someone else can do those attacks. That's annoying.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Rough. I don't believe in overexerting oneself. Good luck out there. An open rough. Got it. An opening. Loose.
I can't tell.
Looking rough.
That's
The enemy officer has been defeated.
there's definitely a lot of thirst for the main character in this game. A lot of thirst for the main character.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Let's end this. I can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Sure know how to fight.
Is that not it? Oh, it's defeat all rebel forces.
Let's go.
Oh, I thought I would win by taking out that guy.
Glory to our forces.
Whoops. Now we can do that. And you guys charge, take these ladders out quick.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How have they got ladders on the wall? I killed them all.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
Looking rough. Take this. All my might. Time to act. Looking rough. An open. Looking rough. Looking rough.
I leave the rest up to you.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's give it to them.
Looking rough. An open.
I am very low health. And I don't know where the nearest healing thing is. Jesus. There appears to be none.
Let's go.
That one is literally a mile and a half away, but
Got this. Let's go.
I need health, so I guess we're traveling a mile and a half. And there's only one commander left, so I should be able to take him out pretty easily with minimal heals, but
Get open.
definitely need some heals.
Let's go. I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate. Let's go. An opening. I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
I don't recall seeing a single whirlwind in front of me.
Bring them down.
Does it say? Grants a very small chance of generating a whirlwind when attacking. How small is a very small chance though?
Been defeated. Take this. Take this. Take this.
Order to march. Order your guards to move to a specific area. The guards will continue marching until they receive an order to return or are defeated. Well, that's actually pretty cool.
Let's put money on it. Who do you think will rule this when it's all over?
Lamb, you're already a VIP. What are you doing? Being a goober, you are a goober.
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord Jia.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks. Seeing it for yourselves.
Though, congratulations on getting a lot of entries into the
Lord
giveaway.
Yuanxia was loved by the people of Hebei for being
That's that one. And getting a lot more entries into the giveaway. Good job, Lamb. Yep, you got entries for days. I can check and see if you've got the most if you'd like. I don't think you do. I think Ben might have the most. Hang on. What am I looking for? Currencies. Nope, that's not the one I want. Users. Sort by currency. Yep, so far Ben has 304 entries, you have 244 entries, Mick has 206, Ash has 176. So a lot of people have a lot of entries. It's going to be some big numbers. Got my netball presentation that day, so I'll put a reminder on my phone. Alright, well that sounds fun. More important places to be, I fully understand. Alright, what are we doing? Rescuing peasants. none of them are being immediately attacked. So if I go and kill this one that's behind me first, that should free up all the ones that are behind me.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Or it could just spawn in a stronger enemy for me to deal with. That's cool too.
An even match. We must push harder. Take this! Gotta be quicker.
I've got to keep an eye out for if any of them call for help. I'll have to move in a hurry if one of them does.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough. Get open. The enemy officer has been defeated.
None of them looking particularly worse for wear, so we'll deal with this one first, in the hopes we don't have to backtrack later.
And open. There we go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Attack. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. I see you. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, gotta go rescue that one quick. That one's not calling for aid yet, so it should still be good for here for a while yet.
Bring him down. Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Take this. Time to act. Gotta be quicker. Looking rough. Time to act.
Alright, now I gotta go rescue the other one because he's calling for aid.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking to see you. Take this.
what the VIP points thing, it'd be more interesting.
The enemy officer
Yes,
has been defeated.
true. If you hadn't have been a goober, you would have the most entries.
Time is right. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, saved everyone. They got beat up a little bit, but they're still alive. So increase your Musu gauge when you are attacked. May, hello. How's it going?
I saw Lord Xiahou Yuan enjoy.
How have you been? What is the happy haps? It's going okay? Excellent, that's good to hear. Thing is in the mail. Fantastic. Looking forward to getting it.
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers fight any fearsome force that may.
So this is about Zhuge Liang. Yes. You're old acquaintances, aren't you? Can you tell me about him? What kind of man is he? Eccentric without question, but also a genius of the highest order. I'm clever enough, I won't deny it, but I could never match the depth of his understanding and insights.
So he's a genius.
Huh? Can you tell me more? Huh. How about a story? This was a long time ago, back when we were students. There was a group of us, including myself and Zhuge Liang. We were discussing our futures, and Zhuge Liang was telling us what we would become. You'll be a governor, you were regional official, and so on. He doled out our destinies with a look of amusement. Then one of our classmates interrupted and asked, "What about you?" Zhuge Liang stopped, turned to our classmate and said, "Me? Why, I'll become neither governor nor magistrate. I'll be the next Guanzhong. Or maybe Yue Yi."
He said that? Guanzhong was the Chancellor of Qi, and Yue Yi, the military ruler of Yan. They are great heroes of the past, each truly singular.
My classmate scoffed at his reply. After all, he couldn't be serious, could he? He was a mere scribe, just
He
like
was
them.
talking big.
But now, years later, here we are. The classmates who laughed at Zhuge Liang have gone on to do exactly as he foretold.
Sounds like it was more than guesswork on his part.
When my classmates claimed that he was just making random guesses, he laughed at them. Will he go down in history as a peerless military strategist? I truly believe he has the skills to make that happen. But only one man truly knows him and understands his genius. The fledgling phoenix, Pan Tong.
Pan
I
Tong.
see.
Wait,
Military strategists are clever men, masters of their trade. But it seems he may be at another level entirely.
I heard he has been living as a hermit, holed up somewhere. It would not be an easy task to speak
I
with
know
him.
him.
Lord Cao Cao said that Liu Bei's strength was his ability to sway people with emotion, yes? Perhaps this alliance is proof of that. Thank you for telling me this. It's given me another headache, to be sure. But it's always better to be informed.
I'm sure Pang Tong was the guy that gives me rewards for old coins.
We've been victorious in the initial stage of our invasion of Jin, but I suspect we may yet face a challenge.
This Zhuge Liang, the sleeping dragon as they call him, is a worthy adversary. We drove Liu Bei out of Runan and into Jing province. A victory, yes, but one which we may come to regret in the coming weeks.
But Liu Bei has not taken control of Jing. After Liu Biao succumbed to his illness, his son Liu Song inherited the province. A blessing in disguise, you might say.
Liu Bei should have taken the chance to seize the province for himself, but luckily for us, he is not that sort of man.
He's honorable.
He let the opportunity slip by. No matter how many geniuses he gathers around himself, ultimately, he lacks true ruthlessness. In a way, it's one of his strengths, but also his greatest weakness.
Indeed. It's been a recurring pattern across his career. Because of it, he's never managed to seize a land to serve as his base. If he ever did, if he were to become the ruler of a province, then he would be a major threat.
Yes, I agree. Shishu, do you have counsel for me?
No, my lord. Not at this time.
Then I shall send a great army to quash Liu Bei now, lest he turn Jing into a fortress. We must slay the serpent before it can gather the clouds around it and become a dragon.
Hell yeah, we must.
Have you heard? They say
I'm not even sure we're gonna fight against the Sun clan.
Here you are.
Like, okay, this is. I'm pretty sure they said chapter 5 was the last chapter. Which surprises me. I would have thought it would have gone much further into the story. They must be planning expansion at some point. Must be. Battle of Changban. With Liu Bei unfazed, Cao Cao resolved to take Jing with a large force, join the vanguard and defeat Liu Bei. Sounds like a plan. Except Liu Bei also has a plan. He always has a plan.
Liu Song was surprisingly quick to make his decision. He hung his head and surrendered as soon as he realized his cause was lost.
Liu Bei and his people escaped from Xiangyang. Now he is heading for Jiangxia, no doubt to appeal for aid from Liu Qi, Liu Song's older brother.
Liu Bei and his people? That is unusual for both the leader and the peasants who willingly follow him.
Not for Liu Bei. He has the power to sway people to his will. It is not surprising he is able to command such loyalty.
I would scarce believe it possible, but the evidence is there before us, and I cannot deny it. Now quickly, gather your best men and go after him. We cannot let him reach Jiangxia under any circumstances.
Alright. the one who can make it. I must not have given enough notice, no matter. I'll start by explaining the situation. After we invaded Jing province, Governor Liu Song offered his surrender. We can safely assume that he put Jing into the hands of Cao Cao. However, the victory has been tainted. Many peasants followed Liu Bei after he fled from Liu Song's side. Liu Bei refused to leave them behind, so they start marching together. For people to leave their homeland behind like this, they must admire Liu Bei greatly. This is the first time his appeal has led to such unforeseen circumstances. We must end him before he can weaponize his charisma. Right now, we only have Zhang Lao, me, and you, Wanderer. But our allies will arrive eventually. It would be terrible to have to wait and watch Liu Bei escape right before our eyes. So for now, even if it's just 3 of us, we're going to go after him. Only engage only to get them out of your way. Choose your battles wisely. Keep going no matter what anyone says to you. Join Cao Cao on his path to supremacy, and that means we must be ready. Must be ready to be feared. The sooner we catch up to Liu Bei, the better. But after we cross kind of bridges, the terrain will be a challenge. Speak on your eyes will be a real asset. If you read the movement of the winds, you'll be able to find unseen paths that will let us take Liu Bei by surprise. After talk, we need to move out before Liu Bei slips beyond our grasp. Alright. Alright. That one. Yeah, these are good. But before we start this battle, I'm going to go on an ad break because we're going an hour and a half now. Back in a bit. Alright. Let's do this. So I'm basically going to need to try and rip through their lines. Do I just beeline straight for him, or do I go for this village? That's the question. Find out. Let's run the battle and see what they do.
Look! Let's go! It's Cao Cao's army! Cao Cao has come!
We don't have time to worry about the peasants. Hurry after Liu Bei.
Gotta be quicker. Defeat the seas. And open.
I expected as much.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You go ahead, brother. Zhao Yun and I shall hold them here.
Very well. But you are to return alive and unharmed, you hear?
Let's go.
Ah, you finally caught up. Now go after Liu Bei.
I have a feeling all these peasants are important.
I admire your spirit, but we will pass. Mark my words. Out of my way. Damn you! I shall slay Liu Bei myself. Someone help soldiers! Someone help us! Could I? The enemy officer has been defeated. Please help! Lord Liu Bei's son, Adam! He's been left behind! Lord Zhongfei, you go. You hold the position. I shall bring back Otto. Forward, march!
Cowardly servants of Cao Cao, heed my words. Here stands Zhang Fei of Yan. Come at me if you crave death.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Saved! Come on. Let's run while we can. The enemy officer has been defeated.
See you unharmed. I, Zhao Yun, shall protect you with my life.
Forward, march! We managed to cut them off just like Lord Yashu said. I'll keep Liu Bei occupied. Gotta be quicker.
Let's catch up to Liu Bei while we can.
We cannot stop here. We must keep pushing on. The enemy officer has been defeated. We have no time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our way! The enemy officer has been defeated. He stands alone. Surround him!
Then bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
Look! Cao Cao's soldiers have gone away! Quickly! Let's flee now while we can! Let's go!
You can do that.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
Thank you.
I have to fight you. All right. Let's do this!
I am a dragon burning with fury, and I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
As if my blade was cutting nothing but air. Truly formidable foe.
Wait, are those two following me rather than...
A brave hero without equal. A true army of one. So that's who Zhang Fei is.
Is that all? Come on, who's next?
Fuck off! Why would it not let me dodge any of those attacks? That is bullshit. Not accepting that result.
We don't have time to worry about the peasants. Hurry after Liu Bei.
Can I not actually attack the peasants?
Let's go. You won't be reaching Lord Liu Bei.
Alright, so they're just absolutely a distraction.
Your spirit, but we will pass. Mark my words.
Okay.
Ah, finally caught up. Now to go after Liu Bei. You go ahead, brother. Zhao Yun and I shall hold them here.
You are to return alive.
The enemy
and
officer
unharmed, you hear?
has been defeated.
We're saved. Come on. Let's run while we can. Someone, please help! Northern base son, Otto! He's been left behind!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hold the position here. I shall bring back Otto.
Forward march!
Cowardly servants of Cao Cao, heed my words. Here stands Zhang Fei of Yan. Come at me if you crave death.
The enemy officer has been defeated. We managed to cut them off just like Lord Xiaoshu said. I'll keep Liu Bei occupied. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All right, let's catch up to Liu Bei while we can.
We cannot stop here. We must keep pushing on. It's good to see you unharmed. I, Zhao Yun, shall protect you with my life.
Forward march!
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
He stands alone. Surround him!
I'll take you all on at once. Stop where you are. Going anywhere. I'll make sure you fall by my sword.
The battle is more or less going as expected.
This seems to be happening earlier this time.
We should... We have no time to waste on the lights of you. Out of our way!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Keep it up! Push on through! A brave hero without equal. A true army of one. So that's who Zhang Fei is.
Is that all? Come on, who's
Who's next?
Let's go.
I am a dragon burning with fury, and I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
It's as if my blade was cutting nothing but air. Truly formidable foe.
Well, they went down immediately.
Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it.
Without issue, Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements. I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we can start putting our plans into place.
So you would try to stop us. There's much to say. But for now, we fight!
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
Wait, Sun Qian. Is that Sun Clan helping him out? Is that what's going on there?
This appears to be as far as we go.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we can start preparations in earnest.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
This can't be.
Alright. Alright. I need to change something up. What though? Boost damage to enemies launched in the air. Boost damage to... I think that's still the right one to keep. We don't get to winning morale though, which is the problem. So instead of Master Wu's teachings, if we were to... Sash, and instead of that we were to do a strength potion. And since they chase me anyway, I'll still keep him as a companion.
Victory on the
Advancing seems to speed up the events happening anyway, so I might still just clear people as we go to try and get some more.
Cao Cao's army! Cao Cao has come!
We don't have time to worry about the peasants. Hurry after Liu Bei.
Kills on the way, because if I get to 1,000 kills, I obviously get the
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Truly a warrior with no equal.
sure to return alive and unharmed, you hear?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Out of my way! Damn you! I shall slay Liu Bei myself! Some soldiers! Someone help us! It's Cao Cao's army! Cao Cao has come! As long as we are here, the defenseless will not be harmed. As is Liu Bei's command.
The enemy officer and the people
been
will
defeated.
flee. But we need not scare the peasants more than necessary.
Somebody, please help! Lord Liu Bei's son, Ado! He's been left behind!
Everything seems to be happening at the same rate anyway.
Go. You hold the position here. I shall bring back Ado. Forward, march! It's no good. I can't keep up anymore.
You folk trust in me and caught up in the fight. This march mistake.
Okay.
Those forces are attacking innocent people? Bastards!
So that's the benefit of hitting the peasants, is that they slow down.
It's good to see you unharmed.
I'll protect you with my life.
I can't take another step.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cowardly servants of Cao Cao! Heed my word. Here stands Yafei of Yan. Come at me if you crave death!
He stands alone. Surround him!
Then bring it on! I'll take you all on at once! Stop where you are! You're going anywhere! I'll make sure you fall by my sword!
The enemy
We
officer
have no time to
has been
waste on the
defeated.
likes of you. Out of our way!
We managed to cut them off just like Lord Jiashu said. I'll keep Liu Bei occupied.
All right, let's catch up to Liu Bei while we can.
We cannot stop here.
We must keep pushing on.
A hero without equal. A true army of one. So that's who Zhang Fei is.
Gotta be quicker than that. Is that all? Come on! Who's next?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Run away! Run or we'll all be killed!
What should I do? Turn the army around? Then...
The moment has come.
They're dragging defenseless folk into the war. I cannot turn a blind eye to this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The battle is more or less going as expected.
An open burning with fury. And I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
Blade is cutting nothing but air.
The enemy officer has been
The
defeated.
man's a monster!
Zhang Fei,
The enemy
Zhao
officer
Yun
has been
will grow
defeated.
ever stronger. We'll have to put a stop to them ourselves.
I need to go finish off this base and then I will...
Catch up, so don't bother chasing.
Zhuge Liang, you made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with
The
reinforcements.
enemy officer has been defeated.
I will now prepare
prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we could start putting our plans into place.
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
Let's go.
Considering they're supposed to be slowed down, they're still going.
We've arrived at Changban Bridge unscathed. I will head toward Lord Liu Bei right away.
Yeah, go! I'll take care of things here. Got you. I have to fight you. All right. Let's do this. That was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son.
How did they get there so quick? He was only just with Zhang Fei.
Zhao Yun, good to see you back in one piece. You ran through hell for us. You have my eternal gratitude.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we could start preparations in earnest.
Find a way to overcome this situation. Continue working hard to set a
The
good
enemy
example
officer
for everyone else.
has been defeated.
Damn it. I gotta retreat for now. I hope you can get away safely, brother.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape.
All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
Now advance!
That's Cao Cao's main force. It's over for us if they catch up to us. We must hurry. Between the train here and Zhuge Liang, I don't think we're getting out of this easily.
Let's go.
Alright.
Gotta be quicker. Time to act. We can let you go no further. I, Zheng He, will put an end to your grand escape.
We are so close.
Press onward. We shall stand victorious.
The end's in sight. Just a little further.
Time to act. Hold strong, everyone. All my might.
And open. Looking rough.
Let's give it to them. Time to act.
It's not over yet.
An opening.
Invested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright. That's not gonna block my path, is it? No, that's blocking their path.
Plan worked.
And I'm already
Let's wipe them out while
most of the
they're
way there.
confused.
Now.
path is also going to be blocked. Yep.
Let's go. Everything has gone according to plan. Now, we just eliminate the enemy.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiansha.
Right. I'm just going to beeline for Liu Bei and see if I can't win this.
An ambush! Damn! It was a trap!
Cao Cao will have to hold on his own for a little bit.
They've cut off our route. Looks like we will have to go around.
This is the last thing we need. No doubt this is Zhuge Liang's work as well.
I'm glad you're all right, brother. Now, leave the rest to me.
Gladly. Let's go. I'm counting on you, Guan Yu. My ambition cannot be stopped.
So you would try to stop us? There's much to say. But for now, we fight!
How's Guan Yu here? The positions of people in this fight are not making much sense to me. They seem to be everywhere all at once.
Is this the end for me? After all the sacrifices my comrades have made for me, this...
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Liu Bei, we'll hold them off. Escape while you can. On our might. Show our children and grandchildren. Show them a world in which they can live freely and without strife.
You have my word. I will make it a reality.
He was right there. How did he escape? That's bullshit.
So he managed to get away. A man of Liu Bei's capabilities is a threat indeed.
I had him. And the game's just like, nah, he gets away.
So, Liu Bei's escaped us again.
Due to
Truly
bullshit
thought
plot
we
armor.
had him. It should have been over.
So now what?
There's no point continuing this chase any further. We would just be sacrificing more men.
It pains me to say it, but I agree. I'll gather our troops and withdraw to Shangyang.
Good. Liu Bei, just as I foresaw, you have become the main obstacle standing in my way. But if you insist on taking to the skies like a dragon, you leave me no choice but to shoot you down. It is down to fate now. When we meet again, we will find out once and for all which of us has been chosen by the heavens.
think the final battle will be the one with the fireboats, probably.
What a battle. I can scarcely believe all that happened. Lord Cao Yun, charging alone through Cao Cao's camp. Lord Zhang Fei, standing alone and fighting what seemed like an entire army. Despite knowing the danger, the people of Xiangyang were following Lord Liu Bei all the way to Jiangshan. I doubt anyone ever imagined such a thing was possible. Did you?
Yes, but because I know my history.
Yes, exactly. I think so too. Only those who have experienced it themselves can understand the mysterious sway that Lord Liu Bei holds over the people. People's hearts are a strange and puzzling thing. With heart alone, a mediocre warrior can transform himself into an army of one, while powerless peasants can be turned into a mighty army. That is why Cao Cao fears Lord Liu Bei, his power to sway the hearts of the people. That alone makes him more formidable than the mightiest warrior. But then, hearts are also fickle and change like the wind. Lord Cao Cao seeks to govern the world with reason. This is a firmer foundation. That is why I believe he is the stronger of the two. But which of these two ways will sway the people? Which path does the world seek from its heroes? Perhaps the next battle will provide the answer.
Well.
What do you got to say, Cao Cao?
Liu Bei has moved from Jiangsha to Fangkou. He may be seeking refuge with the Sun clan.
The Sun clan. They were in their prime under Sun Ce, but since the succession, they have been weakened by internal conflict and intrigue.
That said, Wu remains one of the most powerful forces in the realm today, comparable only to ourselves and to Liu Jiang of Bashu. I imagine Liu Bei is carefully considering who to ally with against us. Liu Jiang or Sun Quan?
Of those two, Sun Quan is the clear choice. Consider his officers, Cheng Pu, Huang Gai, and Heng Deng, followed by Zhou Yu and Lu Su. A fine mix of age and wisdom with youth and intelligence.
Yes, but we have the superior force and an overwhelming advantage in numbers. We could try to contact Wu and ask for their surrender.
Yes. If they were wise and the terms were fair, they would surely consider it, especially once they see the size of our army.
They're also the Sun clan.
Send an envoy. Sun Jian or Sun Ce would simply reject the offer no matter the terms. But with Sun Quan in charge, perhaps they will listen to reason.
They're still
And
the Sun
if they
clan.
do refuse our terms, we will simply apply pressure on the Sun clan and fracture their coalition.
Yes, and while we wait for a reply, we can continue training our naval forces.
Our troops are men of the plains, not the sea. We need experienced naval officers to make them into seafarers.
Wu is located on the banks of the Yangtze River, and they likely have sailors aplenty. Whereas I doubt our army holds a single experienced mariner.
Perhaps we could enlist the help of the officers we captured in Jing. Many of them are well versed in naval matters.
We have little choice in the matter. We cannot avoid a fight on the river and will need their aid. Reorganize our forces, taking into account our disadvantage on the water. We want as many ships and men as we can afford. This may be our only opportunity to smash those who oppose us in one fell swoop. We cannot afford to let it slip from our grasp.
Was a clear refusal. Yeah. Those who resist must be obliterated. Calmly, Cao Cao issues the order. Battle at Chibi is about to begin.
I did not expect them to reject our terms. A wandering general with barely an army to his name convince them to join him in fighting the greatest army in the realm.
By sheer force of will, he's dragged the whole nation into his war. Liu Bei's is as troublesome as I feared.
What say you, my lord? It is no small matter to go to war against a nation as powerful as Wu.
It changes nothing. Our goal remains the same. We will continue the naval training and trust in our strategy to win the day. If we fool ourselves into thinking he is guided by anything other than emotion and instinct, the road to victory will be hard. We can only defeat Liu Bei with our own logic and reason.
And swords. We can defeat him with swords.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers fight.
Have you seen Lord Zhao Yun wield a spear? His moves are...
Alright. Training with Cao Cao's forces. I really need to start using some of these other weapons to get some more levels in. I don't like gauntlets, but I think we'll try and do this with gauntlets.
Hard to stay motivated as
This one gives me proficiency. That's the fastest way to boost proficiency, so we'll
Lord
start
Shu Huang
using that.
occasionally comes by.
Anyway, guide your forces to victory, analyzing the flow of battle and watching for enemy tactics. I'm going to be running around punching people. Alright, Cao Cao's forced to flee, so I'm on Cao Cao's side, and we're fighting against GSU. Looks like a pretty straightforward battlefield. What's this going on here though? So that's where GSU is. So who's here then? Zhang Liao. Oh wow, we're facing off against everyone. Zhu Huang, Zhu Ling, Li Dian, Zhang He. We are literally fighting against everyone. Who do I have on my side? I have Nanjun, Zihu Yan, Cao Cao. Alright.
Forward. Everyone. Follow me.
Now advance! Now is the time to advance. Everyone, G1 shall guide you.
Take this. That one's in fine spirits, eh? If you stick out that much, get ready to be
The enemy
hammered
officer
down.
has been defeated.
The good thing is my entire force is together.
Being too hasty will only lead to costly errors.
The real fight starts now.
He doesn't often see skills like
The enemy officer
I hope you
has been
intend to
defeated.
maintain this pace.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time is right. We should attack now. The enemy officer
All units,
has been
prepare
defeated.
yourselves.
High grounds. Yeah, I knew they'd be doing that.
Onward, everyone,
That's
without delay.
what I'm here for.
Gotta be quicker. Gotta be quicker than that.
Excellent display of skill. We shall fight again.
That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Manage the situation poorly.
Alright, I'm coming in a second, Sassao.
All my might. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That guy's dead. I'm not gonna get to him in time.
Ready yourselves. We must work as one.
You're here when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
Yes, the resistance is futile. Now's a good time. Let's throw them into chaos with an ambush.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So it's decreased.
Tremendous. Only shrewd enough to anticipate.
Take this.
I leave the rest up to you.
Bring him down.
No choice but to retreat. I entrust the next steps to you.
Let me focus on the people I want to focus on. Where the fuck are they?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nice try.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power.
Don't have enough allies for this tactic. Of course I don't. I've got none left. Yeah, no, using the gauntlets for this battle isn't going to cut it. But, do you know what? Let's beat this first guy, go down, get that base to the south. And then I shouldn't have to worry about the guy that got his ass handed to him early on. And we will use the twin pikes to do it.
Follow me. Now advance. Now is the time to advance. Everyone, Shi Huan shall guide you.
That one's in fine spirits, eh? If you stick out that much, get ready to be hammered down. There we go.
Everyone, halt!
The enemy officer will only lead to costly errors.
They forced to reach the northwest height.
The way you fight is glorious. Let's go.
Yeah, so if I go and take that high ground before they even get there.
Looking rough. Let's go. Now. You ought to quit charging into the front. Dangerous, no. Now. Hunters out.
The enemy officer has been within match. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Alright,
That's
so
another enemy pounded into submission.
taking that base.
Let's go.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
Not that one. That's the wrong bridge.
Time is right. We should attack now.
We shall strike. All units, prepare yourselves. Begin the advance. Onward, everyone, without delay. Very quicker. Now. Looking rough. Sacred representative. Gotta be quicker than this. Gotta be quicker. All my might. Now. Oh, I see you. Hunters out. Hunters out. Halt the advance. I'll observe the enemy from this vantage point. All my might.
The enemy officer
That one would put up
has
a
been
good fight
defeated.
for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
Excellent display of skill.
We shall fight again. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gotta be quicker than this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, let's see if we can go and deal with these guys from behind now.
Hurry with the preparations. You can't miss this chance to strike.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Loose. Our enemies fell to my incredible might. Hunters out. Hunters out.
fuck off with your stun lock attacks, prick. Don't have time to get caught up with you.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
As expected, I have failed our enemy.
Alright, and we're going to destroy Zhang Lao immediately.
Make sure we're in tip-top condition.
Oh, I'm facing the wrong way, fuck. That's wasted. Where's that guy just knocked down?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sacred Bird protection. Take this. All my might.
The enemy officer
I
has
shall
been
pull back
defeated.
for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A favorable sword to say the
The enemy
least.
officer
Keep that
has
up.
been defeated. Now. Let's go. Now. The moment has come. I hate to admit it, but we're in dire straits. Now. With all my might.
Who's calling for aid before? Everyone looks like they're reasonably high health.
Attack.
You've come to assist me. Have my thanks and my admiration. Your aid is most welcome.
This on the wheel. I'm struggling. Let's go.
Alright, I really need to go get some health from somewhere. These guys will hold for a minute without me.
Crush this enemy officer beneath me.
There's health fucking miles away. Good news is I'll regenerate some of my soldiers as well, so I'll be able to come out of the gate swinging properly.
Let's go.
You ought to quit charging into things. It's dangerous, you know?
Bring him down.
officer has been defeated. Let's go. Looking rough. Excuse me? Whoa.
Just the right time. Lend us a hand.
Sacred Bird protect us. This is how you do it! Gotta be quicker than this. Time to end this. This is as far as I can. The enemy officer.
There's no virtue in
has
dying
been
for
defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Guess I can judge the situation poorly. You appear when you're most needed.
The enemy officer
As a talent
has been defeated.
Oh, I've got God Rage ready to go as well. Well, this guy's in a lot of trouble now.
None other could accomplish such feats. Continue to perform in this fight.
Yeah, I think the twin pikes would have been better for that last mission as well. Something about just being able to carve through all the guys that were trying to block my way. Okay, how'd he do that when he was in the middle of a fucking knockback attack?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The way is clear. None shall stop.
Alright, level up the stuff without using stuff. Hell yeah. troops falter. Dramatic success lowers enemy courage. So it's like an invigoration, but with the opportunity for dramatic success. And a 300-second recharge. Oof. Do we have anything else to do besides main plot? No, we do not. Ah,
Lord Shichu started a field nearby.
Have you
main
heard?
plot it is.
They say there's a dragon living up in...
Yep, this is going to be the fireboats. Wonder if I can prevent them. What's he doing on our side of the river? So that was Hongai, I'm pretty sure. Alright, with this no words cutscene before it, I feel like this is the final battle for the Cao Cao campaign.
Why, if it isn't Shishu? How long has it been?
Pangtong, what brings you here?
I'm here to respond to an offer. Lord Cao Cao has asked me to join his army.
Ah, you too, eh?
You don't sound pleased, Shishu. As long as I've known you, you've always chosen the difficult road. I wish you'd try doing what you want more often.
What I want? Well, that's easier said than done. I'm no sleeping dragon, nor am I a fledgling phoenix. I've neither talons to catch the clouds, nor wings to soar through the sky. I'm bound to land, a humble woodmouse hurrying about its business.
No man is without shackles, no matter how free he thinks he is. That goes for peasants, generals, and yes, even Zhuge Liang. But even shackled, it is up to each of us to decide how to make the most of our situation.
Oh?
Yes, dragons and phoenixes soar through the sky, but we must not overlook the mice and lice scurrying upon the ground. They may sometimes gaze up at the great flying beasts with envy, but then they grit their teeth and carry on with their own business. That is how you've always been, and I admire you for it.
Lord Pangtong, Lord Cao Cao wishes to see you. He is waiting in his tent.
Ah, duty calls, and this old phoenix must heed the summons. Until next time, then.
He's wearing green, so he's clearly not on our side.
Pangtong.
Green is the color of the enemy. As is red now, apparently.
Ah, it's you. But I suppose it's only natural we'd run into each other. simple. I'm in Lord Cao Cao's service now.
How
When
did
two
that
men
happen?
have different aspirations, it's only natural that they each follow their own path, which is what we've decided to do. These are turbulent times, after all. Your own path's taken a few twists and turns, hasn't it? No man under heaven has the right to gainsay another man's path, not when he's chosen it of his own volition. This path that I'm on now, well, it's the one I've chosen, and I won't be stepping off it, no matter what anyone says.
You're still wearing red. I don't trust you.
We have enough ships and enough men. We also have the fledgling Phoenix's plan and an insider. We've done all we can to prepare.
But even so, the joint forces of Sun Quan and Liu Bei are deployed on the Yangtze River and at Chibi, ready and waiting for our assault. Soldiers are valuable, not to be sacrificed. If the enemy were wise, they would never fight a battle that they thought they were destined to lose.
So you're saying they see a path to victory?
In numbers, we have the overwhelming advantage, but we must entertain the idea that they have devised the means to level the odds.
That makes sense. But what could it be?
Here,
Flaming
what worries
boats.
me most is the
Oh, they
chance
just
of
go
a
straight
fire
out and say
attack.
fire
A
attacks.
massive fleet of vessels, packed tight on a river, will be a tempting target. But such an attack is risky. It's more than just setting a few fires amongst the enemy. Flame is a fickle enemy. Depending on the direction of the wind, the blaze can easily be swept towards one's own ships and men. The great Sun Tzu himself warned that fire attacks should only be used under certain circumstances.
The direction of the prevailing winds on the Yangtze seemed to preclude the possibility of a fire attack. For this reason, I too support Lord Pantong's proposal. We should chain our ships together and form a stable platform across the river.
This would address the problem of our soldiers getting seasick. But what if the winds were to change direction?
I doubt that would happen. It's not impossible, I grant you that, but still, unlikely.
Which is why we will be counting on you. We may have cause to call upon your power as the guardian of peace.
Oh, hi, Sano.
You have the power to read the movement of the air itself, yes? Which means you'll be able to tell us the instant the winds change direction.
And they will, because of sorcery.
Humility is all well and good, but I know you can do it. I've been relying on your extraordinary talents for a long time now, ever since we fought the Yellow Turbans many moons ago. You mustn't forget that more than any man, I know exactly what you're capable of. Now is the time to claim the mantle of
Would have
greatness.
been on earlier, but I had a nap. That's fair enough. Naps are important.
After all, you are my Zluan, remember?
I once was a thief. I'll admit it.
New mission available. Battle tournament.
Come back here.
Battle tournament sounds fun.
Well,
Zluan, I made the most stunning discovery while washing your clothes. The water in the bucket was quickly stained dark red. Now I expect such darkly colored garments to be able to conceal a certain degree of injury, but this... And why didn't you tell me you were wounded earlier? The medicine I keep on my belt is a sample of my latest formula. An ointment that can heal about any injury and replenish your energy for good measure. Next time you get hurt, let me test it on you. No, actually, I'm using it on you whether you like it or not. This formula can work without the help of a doctor, so if I perfect it, it can be used to save many lives that were once beyond reach. And I'll at last be able to proudly claim that I've surpassed my father. Also, well, most importantly, if something were to happen to you, for what it's worth, I'd miss you a lot. Nyah, he likes me.
They say Cao Cao's
Despite the fact that I don't think I've ever actually said a word to him, I've just nodded my head at him a couple times. Alright, so where is this tournament? It's in Sealy Province.
The final battle.
Have you heard?
They say there's a trick.
What am I stuck on? Let me take that. I want the pyroxene. Pyroxene.
Let's put money on it.
More
Who do you
pyroxene.
think will rule this when it's all over?
Moongrass is not pyroxene, but I'll take it anyway. Right. Sesso is holding a grand tournament. Clash with famed military officers and warriors that claim the top spot for the Red Dragon's Talon accessory. So it's gonna be like a series of jewels. That would be pretty cool. And it's just a line of enemies, one after the other. Okay.
I shall not disappoint you.
The enemy is strong.
Oh, maybe it is just a line of jewels. Ah, he took me out super fast.
Gotta be quicker. An opening looking rough. This'll do. It's not over yet.
And his morale is insanely high. Why the fuck do none of my blocks work? So questions, tea or coffee on Sunday? For me, neither.
I shall not disappoint you.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
Fuck off, let me just get my bravery up to full and then I will duel you.
Looks like I exceeded my station.
Okay, the duel offer is time limited. So I guess I have to duel him. In that case, we're going to swap over to... Wheels.
I shall not disappoint you.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
Push on through.
Gotta be quicker. Now. Looking rough. Time to attack. An opening. Time to act. An opening. Time to attack.
Well, I still can.
An even match. I must push harder.
An opening. An opening.
Whoa. Looking rough.
Alright.
Let me teach you what happens when you charge into things head first.
Oh, so he doesn't challenge me to a duel, he just wants to fight.
This is it. I see you.
Well, if he just wants to fight, I will happily give him a fight.
An opening. I see you. This is it. An opening. An opening. An opening. Time to attack.
Looking rough.
All my might. Here we go. Bear witness to my power. An opening. An opening. Here we go. Time to attack. An opening. All my might. This is it.
Owen's might is quite impressive.
We must
The
put a
enemy
stop to it
officer
immediately.
has been defeated. Looking rough.
Our forces are in high spirits indeed. Apply all of that fervor for our cause. An open
Looking rough.
She won. That's a right.
Alright. Night, Lamb. Thanks for dropping in.
Take this.
How the fuck did he turn the score around so quickly? I was winning that. The damage being dealt does not seem balanced. Does not seem balanced at all. It seems kind of bullshit strong, to be honest.
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord here. Have you heard? They say there's a dragon.
They say Cao Cao's army is gathering a huge fleet. The Yangtze will be covered with ships.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory.
Alright, let's just do this.
It is almost time to set out. This will be the greatest battle yet. Are you ready for it?
I'm always ready.
Good. Then let us go. From this moment on, you must be on your guard at all times.
Let's begin.
Fleet stands upon the river. It is time. We will defy the Sun Liu alliance and take the next great step on our path to supremacy.
Yes.
Allow me to lay out our situation. After chasing Liu Bei from Changban, our forces have continued southward and have now reached the Yangtze River. However, we've been intercepted by Wu. They have allied themselves with Liu Bei and hope to turn us at Chibi. The leader of the Wukan, Sun Quan, has rejected Lord Cao Cao's call for surrender and made himself an ally of the weakened Liu Bei. On the face of it, it's a foolish alliance, and that leads me to believe there is something else at play here.
Yes.
Liu Bei has a knack for defying the odds, but it's hard to imagine they would wager their kingdom's future on the man's luck alone.
Yep.
But he says, isn't some desperate last stand? What is it? They must have some sort of gambit they're hoping to pull off. That's why I need Lord Cao Cao's safety in mind. No matter what they attempt, as long as our Lord is safe, we have options. We're starting off in a highly advantageous position. After all, now let's discuss tactics. First, we'll send elite troops by boat from east and west to destabilize the guard. Defector from Wu, Lord Hungai, has told us they use archers for defense. They will be our first targets. Once our Lumina and main fleet will advance from the center, swallowing the entirety of their main force. Ships in their fleet are connected by chains, creating footing that the soldiers is solid enough as the ground itself. Rapid deployment across water is made possible only by Lord Pang Tong, the greatest strategist known as the Fledgling Phoenix. It's admittedly the warrior fire attacks upon our vessels, but the direction of wind is in our favor.
Yes.
Fire should fly straight back into their faces. But as you know, there are no absolutes in battle. Wanderer, you shall act as our safeguard. If your eyes perceive anything amiss, please protect Lord Cao Cao.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right, my bird. Alright, so what other positions can I have? I always start on that boat. I brought 2 irons tonight. I have already bought 2 irons, so I can bring them as well. Wind, what was your dream job as a kid? I want to be a pilot. When I was a kid. Alright. So I'm not such a fan of the fact that I'm starting on one of these boats, but I guess there's no choice. Where is Zhuge Liang? Because he's going to do some sorcery shit. And I reckon that's going to be where he does it. Which is about as far away from me as it can possibly get. So that's what I'm going to have to carve a path through. What do I have? Sasha Pilas Might. How many bases are on this map? 1, 2, 3. There's not much point in having the other one. We just need to keep my health higher.
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Alright, let's do this.
Now go.
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Time to advance!
Valiant tigers, unsheath your claws and bare your fangs to protect our land and maintain our pride! For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle. Let loose a rain of arrows. Do not let the enemy approach. All units, strengthen your guard. Repel the hostile offensive.
The enemy has shifted entirely to defense. They must have some kind of plan.
Winning this battle is a necessary step for our Lord's conquest. All the more reason to proceed with a cool head and steady hand. Our might must be a tempered blade, one fit to carve out a path for Cao Cao's dominion.
Advance! Follow your leader, the great Xiahou Du!
This'll do. So you've come. It will not be so easy to slip past me.
An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends.
We had become friends, and now we're enemies. Such is the way of things.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Improvements at last. But don't let up.
You seem to be in a spot of trouble. Things may seem dire now, but I'll do what I can.
Bastion. The enemy officer. I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
Somehow, we made it. Now, let's do this. We will not let anyone through. Take cover with all you have.
Good. I expected as much from you.
Like to bring glory to our forces. I'll take this. Sacred perpetrator.
Simply best. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Never here.
Until next time.
Since the enemy's plan is unclear, there's only so much we can do. Our priority for now should be whittling down their forces.
Very well. Time to rub salt into the wound, has it not?
Damn! How did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
It is time. I shall pray to invoke the winds.
Try this.
That white
Yep.
fan, his appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side.
I am going to try and do some sneaky shit and just barge right through. And by sneaky, I mean just
Bared your fangs at
literally barge right through.
This is in line with my predictions. Now, I will begin my prayer. I shall summon the greatest gale I can muster.
Because if I can take him out,
Zhuge Liang is praying? There must be some other meaning behind it.
Came running out despite the risks, huh? I admire the courage.
You've got guts rushing out here like this. How about a duel then?
An enemy assault. In that case, we shall do as planned.
His prayer desk is certainly well guarded. Clearly they are up to something here.
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, who is ours for the taking?
I'm counting on you.
Sacred perpetrator. Odds are overwhelmingly in our favor. All the more reason to remain ever vigilant.
So they've arrived.
The time is right.
Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now.
You're behaving irrationally. Perhaps I can help you calm yourself.
You seem almost unaware of your surroundings. Not a good sign if you want to take me on.
Look around. You are alone. You don't even stand a chance.
We have lured Cao Cao's forces quite some distance. So too, have we averted their gaze from the base. With this, we can hold out until the designated time arrives.
Plunging deep into enemy ranks. A most unwise choice.
this is the most unwise choice.
Expecting to defeat me.
Alive men to be charging in like this.
But again,
Let's see.
I know my history.
You've overextended yourself. Defeating you should be easy enough.
Another enemy pounded into submission. All my might.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance.
All my might.
been defeated. I'm all fired up.
I know now how ill-prepared I was. I will retreat.
The enemy officer,
This relentless rain of arrows has slowed our advance to a crawl. We must deal with their archers first and foremost.
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us postpone this fight until next time. I am ready. Farewell!
You have gone down the wrong path. So I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live.
And just like that, the fire attack is spoiled.
Has been defeated.
Is that the Holy Claw guy? I can't believe it. He really defected from Ood.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
With all my might.
Now, advance!
To taste defeat such as this, I fear the plan may no longer be achievable.
When you come, surely. This point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Quite good. Still, my will cannot be broken so easily.
Now,
How irritating! Must retreat. Looking rough. Appears the resistance is futile.
Alright, if the rest of you lose this fight still, that's just going to be very disappointing after I just went and destroyed their entire strategy solo.
There is not a strategist alive that can best me in battle.
They can no longer stand in our way. Press onward. Unflinching, unstoppable.
Take this! There we go!
the enemy officer has been defeated. Now,
Sacred Bird protect us!
We could not make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
The Huang guy has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
All my might!
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
You're gonna have to, because I am on the other side of the fucking map. Dealing with the important enemies.
Take this! I'll take you all out! With all my might!
looking rough.
What is this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time I see you, you're finished!
I don't think I am.
So weird to fight? My blood races with anticipation.
Looking rough.
defeated.
You may taste victory in this moment. Savor it. You'll see me again.
The situation is in our favor. Time to go all out.
The wind is blowing towards us now. Let's go. This should not be possible.
The wind is not blowing towards us because we have stopped.
This is going well. The enemy is cowing to our might.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect. Sacred Bird protect us.
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
If the wind still changes directions, that's which it has, is very annoying.
The moment has come.
Can't the enemy do better than that?
This'll do. Now. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Over you here.
Can't take it anymore. Retreat! Retreat!
Died just a little bit too soon.
So you've made it this far. I, Zhao Yun, shall put you to the test then.
Oh, I see you. Sacred Perk protect us. Take this. Sacred Perk protect us like a dragon. This'll do.
Alright, that's another dual victory.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again.
I must say, playing the role of a traitor cuts deep into one's soul.
Yeah, I knew he was going to turn
But
it.
I was able to infiltrate deep into the enemy's ranks. It was worth it in the end.
He was still wearing red. He was obviously a traitor.
Fire! It's spreading!
Whoa. We've timed the fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side. We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat, post haste.
Treat.
They've done well to survive. Now, it's time to give them hell! That's... We will shape the world to our will! Forward march!
The ships go up in flames one after the other. They seem to together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Pantong? If I did not know better, I would say. Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them.
Alright.
I cannot afford to fall here.
Let's go.
I'm not letting us lose this battle.
Resistance is futile.
Cao Cao just needs to hold on long enough for me to take out Liu Bei and Sun Quan. Which I really thought stopping
So, you are here to stop me. No.
The
There's no
prayer
need for
would have
words. I will simply do all
done
I
the job,
can to
but
fend you off. Now, take this. Sun Quan shall take you off. Not good enough. And now, my work here is done. It's about time I return to my true allies.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hope we can meet again. Someday.
Hung Tong. The free spirit if I have ever seen one. Continue working hard to set a good example for everyone else. You are mine. Get ready.
Sacred Bird protection. Looking rough. This'll do. Take this. Hold my power. How about this? I, Zheng He, have defeated the enemy officer. Our hard work has borne fruit. We've got the upper hand now. Who can't beat me?
There must be something I can do.
The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered. I believe in you. Now, advance!
yeah, that's one down.
Damn. Won't give us a chance to regroup.
That's two down.
No choice.
I was careless.
Forget about victory. I command you all to survive. Head north. Distance yourselves from the battlefield.
Damn, but I've
Follow your general.
so defeating them does not matter.
We're nearly there, Lord Cao Cao. Please, don't lose hope.
We have been brought to bay. I must consider withdrawing.
It appears the resistance is futile.
It pains me that we played right into the enemy's hands.
Maybe if I beelined it straight
That's why we
for
must come back.
Liu Bei and
Even stronger.
There are burning ships everywhere. Keep your
Sun
guard.
Quan
We cannot
earlier,
afford to stray from our route.
it would have worked out.
It is important to stay calm. Keep formation and retreat.
I hate to admit it, the enemy was a step ahead of us. But we can still escape with our lives. We can't let them take that as well.
Securing an escape route is our top priority. We cannot afford to fail. When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance here.
One guy. I'll take you on. Are you ready?
Weapons are useless against roaring flames. We must go back and protect Lord Cao Cao. Sacred Bird protection.
Going back to protect Cao Cao is one thing, but dealing with the traitor
Ambition cannot be stopped.
is another, and I think that's equally important. Okay, see Cap 4 at some point? Yes, we do. What time are the screenings this weekend? I can knock him into the water?
Let's go.
Well, I can't really wait for him now, so I guess that's... he gets to live. I hate that it doesn't allow me to prevent the fire attack. I built my entire strategy around preventing that attack. And Sun Quan and Liu Bei are back. I killed them. This level is bullshit.
Let's go. Are you here to face me?
Absolute bullshit. So what if I, from this point here, if I don't go for that town, the base on the other side, and I just go straight for Liu Bei and Sun Quan. If I beat them early,
Stand in our way. Press onward. Unflinching, unstoppable.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
like I might be just making the same mistake, but if the game's gonna cheat and still do the effects of the people I've defeated, then
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. The time is right. Go. Looking rough.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
The Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Gotta be quicker than that. Time to act.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
An opening! Sacred Bird protect us! I crushed this enemy officer beneath me! Sacred Bird protect us! Let's end this! What is this?
defeated.
Next time I see you, you're finished!
I expected more out of an officer.
The wind is blowing towards us now. Whoa, this should not be possible.
See, is everyone ready? We need to act as one. Advance.
Looking rough.
What the fuck? Why is this nobody? Giving me so much trouble.
Too bad I'm the one who fell.
Enough sacred bird protection.
Take this! Looking rough. Gotta be quicker. Take it anymore. Retreat! Retreat! Take this! All my might. I see you.
The enemy officer
No way you
has
catch
been
up,
defeated.
so don't bother chasing me. Impressive. The situation is in our favor.
The enemy officer
Time to go all
has
out.
been defeated.
Let's go.
Ah.
I must say,
Nah, he
playing the
still does this bullshit.
Fire! It's spreading! Let's go.
Timed the fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side. We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat! Post haste!
You have done well to survive. Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! We will shape the world to our will! Forward march!
The ships go up in flames, one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Ponto? I did not know better, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark.
My allegiance is with them.
I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
There are burning ships everywhere. Keep your guard up. We cannot afford to stray from our route.
Here's the resistance is futile.
How embarrassing. I seem to have underestimated the enemy's force.
Looking rough.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
So weird to fight? Now, my blood races with anticipation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
And now, my work here is done. It's about time I return to my true allies. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again. Someday.
I've been waiting for this
Ponto. A free spirit, if I have ever seen one.
Here's the resistance is futile.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
This can't be.
Alright, well, that's going to be the end of the stream anyway. I am really annoyed that the fire attack still happens. That's... But, lesson learned. I will restart the battle from the beginning, and I will just go straight for Liu Bei and Sun Quan immediately. No fucking around with the temple. Alright, do we have anyone to raid through? GY. It's been a long time since we been to GY. We're going to go raid GY. But thank you all for watching. And I will see you all on Saturday for random games. What games was I playing? Hang on, let me just double check what we're doing. Because it was... What were we playing? 1111 Memories Retold, 112 Operator, and the 11th Hour. Which that one looks like a horror game, so yay! Anyway, I will catch you all next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.